dealing with your traumas and inviting the demons into your life. I know that sounds a bit deep, innit? But I feel like I've got to like steer you in, before it says, do you want to continue watching? But I want to talk about your traumas, and I want to talk about a lot of my experiences with traumas. And I want to talk about how the majority of us go through them, have been through them, and are broken. And it's okay. Trust me, it is all right. So let's dive right in. Traumas. I feel like this is something that many of us don't acknowledge, and we should. And I'll talk about my experiences. So, as going through traumas when I was young, things like, people passing away and, my dad leaving and having to be the man of the house and many other aspects that happened through my childhood, being bullied, being overweight, all of these things have been put on standstill. Now, do not think your brain is a dickhead. Yeah, your brain will bring this up in one time in your life or two times, or continue to bring it up throughout your life. It may not be for a year, it may not be for 10 years, but there will hit a time where your brain will let you know, excuse me, mate, these are traumas you haven't dealt with, and I'm bringing them right to the surface for you to deal with. This is really what I want to talk about. Like, it's devastating when it comes, but it's also beautiful at the same time. Because when your traumas come to the forefront and you accept them into your life, regardless of, what has happened to you, it's important for you to remember that you've accepted these traumas now and you can better deal with them. So I always say, if you can progress 1% every day, you're progressing. It's exactly the same thing with your traumas. Now, I don't know the level of trauma that people have been through, but all trauma takes a period of time to deal with. It could be 1, 2 months, years. It could be a long, long time, but the one thing I really want you to remember is that you're progressing every day. So every day you're with your traumas, and every day that you're not using external substances to deal with your traumas, you are progressing. So what I want to move on to is people who are slightly in denial or are in denial, because that's important. Many of us have gone through traumas and are in denial. So I'm talking about people who are dealing with their traumas. That's one set of people. Then you've got people who are in denial. That's another set of people. So the traumas will come and they'll straight away shoot it away, or they'll blame somebody else. Or, like, you play the blame game, the denial game. This is really important. Yeah, you need to own up to your shit, man, and like be at the forefront of your traumas, because what will happen is, if you can acknowledge them and sit with your traumas, regardless of how long it takes to get over, without taking external substances, what will be, there may not be an end, but what will continue to happen every day as you're progressing through that growth of dealing with them traumas is you will become a better person. You will be able to show more empathy. You'll be able to show more love. You'll have more compassion. You'll be a more warm person, like a fruitful energy that is very vibrant. Trust me, and things will not bother you like what they used to bother you. Not get as stressed out. Your body will be chilled and relaxed. This is just some of the benefits of dealing with your traumas. People will navigate to you through your energy, because your energy is warm. Remember, we're all energy. We're all energy. So whatever energy you're giving out is whatever you will attract to your life. So if you're giving out constant negative energy, you're only going to attract negative things. If your energy is good, it's strong, and it's positive, you're only going to attract positive things. Cheese FM, but it's just facts. Yeah? So dealing with your traumas is heavy, heavy emotion that's inside of your body that's been sitting there for a long, long time. Just waiting, just steady waiting, steady building. And when it comes to the forefront, if you do not deal with that and send it back into your body, what you're doing is you're sending all of them negative vibrations back into your body. Now, all that's going to end up doing is it's just going to translate into your relationships. I ain't talking about just, being with a girl or being with a guy. I'm talking about your friendships. I'm talking about your family relationships. I'm talking about everything. You might be snappy. You're just going to carry on being snappy. You might be rude. You might be aggressive. You might, I don't know, you're just going to carry on doing them things until you deal with your shit. It's so important. It's so, so important. And we don't talk about it. And I don't know why we don't talk about it. But hats off to everybody dealing with their problems and their traumas and their things that have happened to them in the past. Congratulations. But for people who are in denial, fuck me, man, you need to sort it out. You need to sort it out, because you're only holding yourself back from that little golden apple at the end of the finish line, which is happiness. We all want to be happy. Go and do a survey. 1,000 people. Ask them, do you want to be happy or do you want to be sad by the time you're 50? Do you want to be happier by the time you're 50, or do you want to be sadder by the time you're 50? Go and ask 1,000 people. I guarantee 90% of them people will say they want to be happy. So why are you then setting yourself up to be unhappy in your future? It's just facts. Love, peace. You already know what time it is. Dealing with your traumas. It's a mad one. I feel like, this is super relevant and super important, especially as we're going into, I don't know, is this just an extension of lockdown, or is this just lockdown 0.3 or 3.0, whatever. Anyway, as we're going into this lockdown, it's going to become more and more intense. Emotions are going to ride even higher. It's important for you to acknowledge the damage, and it is okay, because we have all got baggage and damage. Love, peace. You already know what time it is. DM me, man. Let me know if you're enjoying the videos. And like I said, comment, subscribe. I've got a YouTube channel as well. Just trying to build that. It's all love, man. You know what I mean? We're steady progressing, steady growing. And, through my challenges and through my experiences, it's enabled me to be able to speak about these things. So my way of giving back in life is just making these little videos, and hopefully it touches a few people's hearts and it can sing to their heartstrings and create change in their life. And if I can do that for even one person, then I'm making moves. So like I said, 1% progression every day creates progression. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Have an amazing day.